Hi there, it's Crafty Jennybug. So, I have an idea today that I wanted to share with y'all. I was given a bunch of magazines by my mother-in-law, and as I was going through them, I found all of the magazine subscription cards. Figured, well, I can use these. So, that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to use some magazine subscription cards to make junk journal ephemera. So let's get started. Okay, so I have a few different ideas for how to use these. One example would be just to cover it with paper on both sides and then decorate it and make a tag or an insert. You could decorate just one side and use it to stick in a page, stick to a page in your junk journal. There's lots of different ideas. I think what I want to do this right now is I'm going to make a little like folding, not quite a booklet, but a little folding piece thing. Anyway, I'm going to start covering these with paper is what I'm going to do first. And for this, I have a variety of different papers. These are all scraps from things I've used in previous projects. I've got this. I think that would be cool for like inside for a journal. That is the perfect size for like a journaling. So I use one of those. I like this green and this together, maybe for the inside or for the front and back. And then I think for another piece on the inside, I'm going to use a piece of coffee dyed paper. It's so grungy and I love it so much. Yes. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is just trim this. You know, another thing you could do with these is make a little journal out of them by themselves, which I might do. I haven't decided yet. These are not quite the same size, so I'm going to correct that. The thing I was trying to correct, I just made worse. Okay, so first things first. Cover the front. That really is just the perfect size. Okay, so that's going to be my front and my back. Alright, so we've got our front and our back. So now we just got to do the insides. Okay, so we've got that. Open it up. 2 little journaling spots in the back. I'm trying to decide if this goes with it. I think it's a little too bright. But I also have this piece of fabric that I think I might use on the edge, but I want something else, and I'm not sure what. for that to dry. I think I'm going to start working on the inside a little bit. I know I want to do some stamping here, and I want to keep this kind of a like natural theme. So I've got a few options. I recently got these mushroom stamps, and I think I want to stamp one on here, maybe over here. That one's really cool. They're all so cool. That one's really cute. All right, I've let this dry overnight. It is solid. I like it a lot. I thought about putting these scallops on the front, but it kind of, I don't know, it just didn't work for me. So I stuck them on the back where they're like a little peekaboo. So I've noticed that I don't quite have it lined up in the middle here. It's probably the cut of the card. So I think I'm gonna run a thin washi. I think I'm gonna run a thin washi down the center. I really didn't want to cover up much of my mushroom there. I like it so much. And I wanted to bring a little bit of the green inside. Where's the edge? And since washi tends to have a hard time sticking, I'm also going to glue it. And that's going to just reinforce that hinge a little bit more. And like I said, it brings a little bit of the green from the front and the back into it. I am just going to trim off the excess. I didn't line these up at all. Dang. Way to go, Jen. Okay. All right, I think I figured out what I want to do with this. So I have these rub-on transfers. I bought at AC Moore forever ago. I like these glittery leaves. You can't tell that they're glittery, but they're glittery. And I think I'm going to put a couple of them on the front because I've got this glittery bit and it'll kind of match up with that. And then I think I'm also going to bring back out the stamps and stamp a mushroom. A big old mushroom. Oh, there we go. A big old mushroom right on the front. But should I stamp it on paper? I could try it on here. Oh, maybe. Oh, I really like it on there. Yeah. That's what we'll do. Okay, so I think I will use that same dark brown I used. I'm gonna stick that on. Oh, I love it. I'm gonna stick it on the front. I think I want to put something behind it. And it's also glittery and gives us some texture. I could glue that on there and then rip around it also and stick it on the front because there is purple. Yes. I mean, that is pretty bright. I may not need the leaves then. Okay. That's what I'll do. And it makes that brown pop against the purple. question is, I think I still want a leaf or two up here. I don't know. I really like that though. I'm gonna give that a few minutes to dry and come back and see how I feel. We're doing the transfers. It might be overkill. It might be overkill. Maybe I should have left it as it was, but it needed something. Oh well. It is what it is now. There's no taking it back. Although I could probably peel it off. I won't. I was really adamant about using these. So then on the inside, I kind of want to stamp a dragonfly up here. All right, so that's the inside. I want to do something over here. Then on the back, I think I'm just going to do this clear stamp with all these flowers and stuff. I'm going to kind of just sporadically stick it on there. I can't decide if I want brown or green. I'll do brown, I think. All right, so that is that. I'm still not sure how I feel about these these rub-ons. I kind of feel like I should have left it the way it was. Too late now. Oh well. I still like it. I'm just not as in love with them as I was. But this is completed, I think. Pretty simple. Lots of little nature elements, and then the back is very plain with a little bit of stamping. So that one's done. Next. All right, I think I want to make another one of those little folding pieces of ephemera. What would you call that? Folding pocket insert? I'm not quite sure. I want to make another one out of the subscription cards for my daughter's junk journal. Because why not? She might use it, she might not. I'll just make it, and if she likes it, she can stick it in there. I found two that are already the exact same size. So that will help me in making my little booklet thing. I could probably make it a book. Anyhow, I'm getting ahead of myself. I've got some papers that I know she would like. Pinks, purples. There's this one with a big flower on it. I think that would be really cool, like on the front. Yeah, she would like that. I've got just some plain pinks cardstock, and I've stamped a couple of flowers on it in the past. And I have a whole bunch of different glitzy washi tapes. These are all glittery. And then I have some that are just similar colors. And we'll see what we come up with. She's interesting. And I've got... She picked out these stamps at the Dollar Tree, so I think I might incorporate them into this somehow. Because why not? I like the Keep on Dreaming. But we'll see how it goes. She also really liked these that I picked out. So I don't know. I think that clashes with this, but we'll see. I like the llamas. I do like the llamas. So for this, I could cover the front. I think I like Okay, better sticking out the top. And I think for the inside, I will do this pink so she could write on it. I think for the back, this would probably go better than that. Let's get rid of this one. And I will find a place to glue the back. Well, I'm gonna let this dry a little bit before I cut it out. So that's the front, and that's the back. Oh, I think I really like that. That's cute. I'm gonna let those dry for a little bit before I start working on them. I'm gonna dry them under a book so they dry flat. Now these are not entirely dry, but they are a lot more flat than they were. Indeed. So I'm gonna go ahead and do with them what I will. Now on the outside, I was thinking, so that color will work. All right. My daughter loves glitter. Oh, she's gonna love that. She's probably gonna want glitter on all the sides. And then on the inside, I'm going to do less glittery option. Maybe this one. Let's see. This one will bring some purple in. Oh yeah, that's cute. I think she will like that. Excellent. I think I'll have to go with this purple. Oh, I like it. Yeah. That's cute. That's really cute. And then on the inside, I think I like the prancing llama. Maybe you should prance down here. Yeah, we'll prance him down there. I think I will use that same purple. Bring more purple in here. Oh, he's cute. think I'll make him say hello. She'll get a kick out of that. Yep. And then I think I'll just do some flowers over here. That'll give her lots of space to write. They're a little lost up there, but I like them. Now on the back, I like the back as it is. I do have this, I have this washi tape that says be you, for you, do you. I think I'm going to cut out the be you and stick it in here. All right, well, I think I'm going to call that one done. So find your way, some glitter washi tape, some cute stamps, be you. Gives her lots of space to journal. If she even wants it. I don't know, she might not. That's another one done. Maybe I will cover that in a different color. And I will rip it down it more. There we go. I think I'll do this on the back. We'll have some journal space. All right, this one is also gonna go under a book for a little bit. All right, I got this back out, and I'm going to rip around. That a lot. It just needs a sentiment up at the top. All right, I chose a quote. It says, "I am resilient," and I'm going to stick it up here because I think mushrooms are incredibly resilient, and this just fits so well. But first, I'm going to play with some Distress Oxide and Vintage Photo, and I'm going to make this a little less white so it's not as stark. There. That way it matches more with the dyed paper. I'm gonna let it dry more between the books though, because it is getting a little wonky. Alright, I think I figured out what I'm going to do for this one. I've got these 2 pages, and I'm going to do one on one side and one on the other. Alright, I'm going to squish that between the books. Let it dry. Alright, while looking for pages, I ended up getting inspired to do another one. So that's what we're going to do. So I have these 2 pages, I think look good together. Front, you know, one on the front, one on the back. And then I'm going to do a combination of some of these boho rub-on transfers and these stamps. So let's do it. I want the wood grain to run this way. So, oh, sorry, camera. So sorry, camera. Alright, that one's gonna go under the books to flatten out while I do this next one, the last one, I promise, I think. So I was kind of feeling vintagey. I've got this lacy paper, and then I've got this. I thought that would look really cute, front and back. And then this little guy. Just cut that out and stick it on the part with the lace. Simple. I thought about one of the I think I'm just gonna do it over here so that those can be a focal point on something else. Alright, I'm going to let those dry a little bit, and then we'll come back and finish them up. Alright, so these have been allowed to dry overnight in a stack of books so that they are all as flat as they're going to be. This one is still a little bendy, but it's alright. Alright, I have figured out what I'm going to do for this. I have a little piece of this black lace. Oops, and I'm going to stick it down here. And I found this sticker that says remember. I couldn't find anything more time related, but I thought this would fit. Just remember. So I'm gonna affix that with some tacky glue. So I've got these cute little pearls, and they are adhesive already, but I am going to glue them down just for more safekeeping. And I think Might put one at the corner of each of these. All right, that's cute. Part of me wants to put more actual lace on it, but I think I'll leave it like that. I did not. I could put some lace on this side. That might be lace overkill. I still want to stamp some sort of scroll work here, so let me go look and see what I have. So there we have that one all done. Clean this up and we'll move on to that. All right, for this little guy, I wanted to go more boho for both of these, so I'm gonna go more boho. This one, I'm going to use this stamp with the feathers and gems and things, and I'm gonna, it's like the perfect length. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna stamp it on here and then rip it out and stick it across the top, because I think that would look really neat. Alright, I think I have figured out what I will do for this. I'm going to glue this down here. I have thought and overthought this thing. I'm trying to do less thinking when I do this and just go by feel. Craft with my gut, you know? And then I got this big old flower, this one here, and I keep coming back to it, and I think I want to stick it right about there. And then I typed up this little "Be Brave," printed it out, and I'm just going to stick it right there. But before I do, I'm going to ink it slightly. Let me get this out. Let's see if there's still ink on here. I don't want it to be incredibly inked. I just want it to not be so white. And I think on the other side, I will probably just stamp some of these feathers. All right, I like it. I'm not gonna round it because I like the shape of it. Yeah, that'll work. That one's done. So I have all of these, and I think this was going to be the back and this is going to be the front, and I like this across the top. I think I want to stick it on that. This blue is kind of there. So I have this stamp, and I want to just stamp it like, ooh, kind of like that. Yeah, I can also do it just like that. I'm going to do it in this teal color. Alright, I think that one's going to be done. I wanted to leave a lot of journal space on this side, and I think it's really cute. Alright, let me get my space all cleaned up and we will go back over what we've made. Yeah, out of 5 of these subscription cards, which I still have quite a stack of, so expect more projects with them, I made 6 things. 6 pieces of ephemera to go into a junk journal. These 2 I cut in half. I cut a subscription card in half and made 2 small little inserts. This one says, I am resilient. It has a mushroom stamped on it on a piece of coffee dyed book page. A little bit of a sparkly accent going on. And on the back is this journal page. This one has some feathers stamped on some paper, a giant flower sticker, and it says be brave, and a stamp of some a stamp of hanging feathers on the back with some journal space. I'm really all about the journal space, in case you couldn't tell. This one was a lot of fun. It was my first time using lace on a piece, and I dig it. I've also got some pearls, sticker, you know, some little like half pearls stuck on here. This was like my first foray into like a vintage style, and I'm not mad about it. I left the lace hanging off like that. I can trim it if I want to stick it in a pocket, or I could just leave it, or I could fold it over onto the back. The back is pretty plain. There is a little bit of a lace accent here, and I stamped a little flourish there. And this was a full-size subscription card, just covered in paper. This one was my boho themed full-size card. Did some stamping, a little bit of, yeah, I did a lot of stamping on this one. There's a rub-on transfer, On the back, there's a couple of feather stickers and some more rub-on transfers. Lots of journal space on the back. And then these are the fold-out, or these are the like little booklet inserts. Again, another stamped mushroom. I really wanted to use them. I did add a little fabric on the edges just for some accent, some rub-on transfers, which I'm still not sure about, but they went with the glittery accent over here, and this paper accent is also kind of glittery. I don't know if you can tell. It's a little sparkly, but it plays off of this purple. Inside, we've got some stamps, some more journal space on some coffee dyed paper, and some scrapbook paper with lines on it. And on the back, it's pretty plain, a little bit of light stamping to accent. Yeah, and then this I made with my daughter in mind. It's still bowing weird, but you know, whatever. Find Your Way, a little bit of glitter. She has seen it, she approves, she likes it, so she might use it in her journal. Some stamps, BU, little llama celebrating the stamp kit she picked out, and then that on the back. So that's that. I made a bunch of things out of magazine subscription cards. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making these. It was a lot of fun trying out some different styles, different techniques, utilizing things I hadn't used before. The rub-on transfers were, that was a first in a junk journal piece. Same with the lace. Stamping on book pages, that was fun, especially since I had dyed them. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you were inspired to gather up some craft things that you have around your house and can make use of. And I hope to see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.